YouTube, it's your boy, Sean Matrai, here, with the brand new box review. Wings of Clearness. So let's get to it, shall we? First, we're getting Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. This card was pretty good back in the TCG. I don't know how strong it's going to be in a Dingirsu meta, because the problem with this card in the Ding meta is that nothing really targets as far as Ding is concerned, so this card can be outed quite easily. It's not bad though. It isn't bad because there are things that I think could be stopped. You might use this in the Mira, because you can negate their Clear Wing, their Crystal Wing, which then they can negate you, but it depends. If you hit on Crystal Wing plus Clear Wing, that might be pretty good. I'm trying to think of what other decks really rely on level 5s. Okay, maybe against DDD, this thing can negate Genghis, because like if you go up against Triple D, this can negate Genghis, because the level 5 or higher monster effect activated. So that can be relevant there. Resonator, this could be good. You can negate Scarlet, Red Dragon Archfiend. So this card is pretty decent, I would say. Definitely not bad. And then the second effect, once per turn during easy play's turn. When a monster effect exactly targets one level 5 or higher, you can negate the activation if you destroy it. And if this card's effect destroys a monster, it gains attack equal to destroy monster. So it's not bad. Is it really good? It's not really good. I don't think it's really UR worthy on its own. It's UR worthy because the skill allows you to cheat out Crystal Wing. But overall, this card's not bad. I think where it lacks is that no monster effect is exactly going to target one card. If it had full targeting protection from back row, it'd be good, but it doesn't. So overall, it's solid. Not bad. Not great either. Wisdom Eye Magician. This card is really good. Now, I went 15-0 to Cog with Odd Eyes. And in Odd Eyes, we weren't playing Wisdom Eye because it leaked or released yet. But Wisdom Eye might take the place of some of the donkeys. This card is insanely good because it's a +1 in the extra deck. It gives you follow-up immediately. That's where it changes from Magician Pendulums. The other one targets a Magician Pendulum in their zone that's different than its original Pendulum scale. And it makes it its original. So for example, if you use something like Time Gazer Magician and Star Gazer Magician, you can make them 8, or you can fix Shanke and put it back to an 8, stuff like that. So overall, this card's insane for the first effect, really. This could search out any Magician you need, which is really, really good. Because that gets you to like Dragon Pit Magician, and then you can do things like that. That's overall really good. Okay. Next on the UR list is Win the Wind Channel. I will tell you, I am so excited. YouTube, you see my Ritual Beast content. Twitch, you see my Ritual Beast content. I am so excited to get 3 copies of this card. Mainly because Ritual Beast is one of my favorite decks of all time. One of my top 2. And to see this card get a huge buff for Ritual Beast, by the way, it's insane. Okay, so if you don't know when the Win Channel it does, you basically discard a Win to search any Win monster with 15 or less defense, you deck to your hand. To go over them, they are Elder and Hawk. You can search Elder and Hawk with this, which is absolutely insane. Because you talk about Ritual Beasts that you really want to be searching, and those are them, right? So we talk about that. You can also search Rampangu as well, because it just has to have 1500 or less defense. You can't search Lar, but it can search Pilica. So ideally, those are what you're going to be searching. That's what you're going to be looking for. But this can pick up Rampangu, it can pick up Elder and Kanahawk, and the ability to pick up Rampangu makes this a lot more consistent, because then you're running like 5 starters. So like if you open like an Elder or a Hawk, then you can search, if you open up like Elder, you can search Arc, but if you open up like Pengu or Arc, now you can use this to search Elders. So now you essentially have 5 Elders in the deck, which makes the deck a lot more consistent, which makes me happy. So, yeah, very good. And this card's going to be really good in Speedroids, because in Speedroids, you want to be searching, your, where is it? Double Yo-Yo. This is going to be the card that's going to one-card you in the Crystal Wing. I'll show you how to do it on stream, so don't worry about that. We are going to be doing Ritual Beast to something. I don't know if it's the Max or Cog. Now, a lot of people may be asking, will you play Ritual Beast in Stage 2? I'm probably going to be playing a mix of Orcust and Sulfur. Also probably my 2 primary decks. Unless I feel Ritual Beast ends up being amazing and amazing rogue deck. Which I don't think it's there. But I think it could be like low rogue right now. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it does better than I think. But I do think, though, it's really good enough to cog on a regular basis. And I don't think it'll be the primary deck I'll be using Stage 2. We'll see. We have a lot of testing to do. Okay, anyway. On to Strangolanius. Is that the next card? Oh no, Void Ogre. Void Ogre Dragon is absolutely insane. This card's gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. This is just a Shien. For any Dark decks, so if you play Resonator turn 1, this gives you a different level 8 to end on, but I don't know if you're gonna make this turn 1, because you're gonna want to set your trap. There is a world, I think, where they make both of them, and that's if they open up, like, Sprinter and Wildwind, where I think they can actually end on both. So, like, if you play Resonator, and let's say you open up Sprinter, right? So the play you would do is that you toss out your Crimson, blah, 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 search your Sprinter, normal Sprinter, special summon Crimson, make Red Rising, summon the Crimson, summon 2. And then, after that, you can make Void Ogre Dragon. After that, with Wildwind in hand. So if you have Wildwind in hand, you can end on Void Ogre, plus your level 8. However, the only problem with that is that... Actually, no, it's not. Because you can end on a level 10 and 8. Yeah. So you can end on... Yeah, no, it's not a problem. So you can end on your... Bane plus Void Ogre in Resonator, turn 1. Which is nuts. Because then you have a spell and trap negate, so they could... This makes Resonator stronger. A lot stronger. Because this could stop you from cosmicking their back row. Wow. That's kind of insane. So, and this is very good in Rockets as well. Because Rocket, if they open up Tracer or Quick Launch, then they can make this turn 1. Because most of the time, if you're playing Rockets, you're generally emptying your hand turn 1 anyway. So that's really good. That can prevent Cosmic on Boot Sector Launch. Yeah, this card's pretty damn good. Definitely you SR worthy, if not UR worthy for sure. So this card's definitely going to be played in Resonator. It's going to be played in Rockets. I don't know if there's any other Dark that's relevant. Dark deck that synchros. Let me take a look. Actually, can Odd Eyes make this? No, because they really don't run level 5s, I don't think. They could run like... Well, actually, they could make this if they wanted to. They really could. You could run Tuning Magician, and then they can make this. Because I think Tuning Magician is a Dark. Let me look that up really quick. I'll confirm that. Yep, it is. So you can run Tuning Magician, which is searchable via the skill and the deck. Yeah. This could also summon itself in the graveyard. So if you Joker summon this, you always have 2 Magicians in your scale. So you could summon Tuning Magician for free from the graveyard. So if you discard that off your Magician's Call, Pen Call, then you can make Void Ogre turn 1 in Odd Eyes by using that and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. So, and Odd Eyes generally empties their hand out as well. So, there's quite a few decks that can make this. Yeah, and that's just like a Spell Trap Negate. That's very, very good. If you can end on this, plus, like, an Abyss Dweller against, like, Orcust, that's definitely not bad. You can stop their return, and then they really don't get any graveyard effects. So, but again, I don't know. Because then if you make this against Odd Eyes, then you have to deal with them dinging and still making a ding and sending off your scale. We'll see. You know, but this card is definitely pretty damn good. It's worth experimenting for sure. Alright, anyway. Speedroid Taki Tomborg. If you control a win, you can special summon this hand. You should discard special on the Speedroid to it from the deck. This is really good with Terratop. I don't know how many of these you're going to be playing. It's kind of awkward with one Terratop, but it's definitely good. Summons on a tune out of the deck. We'll have to find the lines out for the deck, but overall it's a solid card. High Speedroid Shambara. This card is quite good. It's a generic level 5, meaning you could make this in any level 5 synchro deck, including Krishna if you wanted to. Actually, Krishna can make this with Citry on the opponent's turn because it's a machine. That's funny. So yeah, you can make this maybe like Speedroid Trons. I don't know. Maybe something like Speedroid Trons could be a thing. Who knows? Who knows? Actually, I feel like that would be more of a thing if you had like 3 Terratop. If you had 3 Terratop, that would be very interesting to explore. Because then you could do something with like Chambara and stuff like that a lot more frequently, and then recover your banished Speedroid. So like, let me give you an example. It still might work. It still might work anyway. So let's say you have like a Taki Tomborg or a Terratop in your grave. You can banish it with Citry, and then if they kill your Chambara, you can add back your Terratop. There are things you can do. But that's really cute. You can make this in Krishna if you wanted to, too. This could attack a second attack during the battle phase. It started damage step if it battles. Gains 200 attack. If this card is sent to the grave, you target a banished Speedroid. Add it to your hand. Very, very good card. Nice. Ray Raptor, Satellite Cannon Falcon. 2 level 8s. It Wing Beast. If this card is Succeed Summon. Using a Ray Raptor, you control its material. You can destroy all spell and traps your opponent controls. Your opponent cannot activate cards in response to this activation. That's nice. During either player's turn, you can target. You can detach 1 material. Discard then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 800 attack for each Ray Raptor new game. This card's okay. It's okay. They can make it easily. It's got nice stats. But there are a few problems with this card. A, it destroys all back row, which is immediately bad in the Ding Gears matter. B, if you are going to rely on a high-ranked boss monster to destroy back row, then I feel like you're already in a losing fight because they're going to use whatever back row you have before you even bring this thing out. So overall, I think it's good. It's better depending on how much you can extend. If you can extend, this card becomes a better card. But the problem with it is that for those 2 reasons, I don't think it's the best. But it's definitely a solid card. It definitely at least gives them a bigger boss monster to summon, which I think is good. Do I think this is going to push Ray Raptor to the top tier? No. But I think makes them better. At least more playable. I like this card. For being a 3000 beater mainly. Well, actually, I take that back. This card's a little bit better than what I thought. And then, the reduction effect does happen on either player's turn, which is nice. But this card can OTK your opponent, depending on what they do. But this card can OTK your opponent, which could be really good if you can make an OTK push going second. So I think overall, the card is solid. Does it put them in the top 10 contention? No, because I still don't think this fixes the problem in the deck, but going on. Nirvana High Paladin, rank 8, level 10. Pendulum monster control attacks. For that battle, it cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage. At the end of the damage step, if a pendulum monster you control that All monsters your controls lose attack equal to that attacking monster to the end of the turn. Okay. If you can get it there, that's not terrible. 1-2 to +1, not 2 to synchros. For this card, synchro summon, you can treat one pendulum summon pendulum monster you control as its trainer. If this card is synchro summoned, using a pendulum tuner, pendulum summon pendulum monster tuner. Okay. You can target one card in your grave, add it to your hand. When this card destroys a positive value, you can add your opponent's life points. This monster, if that monster and monster zone is destroyed by battle, this card is destroyed by battle or card effect. You in the monster zone, you can place this card in the pendulum zone. Wow. Well, the add a card to your graveyard to your hand is pretty good. And okay. So this is like Cyber Slash. So you can use any pendulum summon pendulum monster as a tuner. So it's just like Cyber Slash, it just treats whatever into a tuner. Card's pretty good. I'm trying to think. Okay, so On Ice can make this, but they can't make it with 2 4s. They don't really summon 5s. That's what's kind of awkward for the deck. You would probably make this with Noble Dragon anyway in the deck, if you were going to do it. I don't think they make this turn 1, but I think this could be... the thing is, like... I mean, you can make this if you want to go for the push going second. This card can be made, like, if you want to go second, you want to make a push at Odd Eyes. So let's say you play, like, Odd Eyes, right? And you activate Magician's Call. You can make this go for a push and then add back Magic Call to your hand for the follow-up, which could be good. So I think this card can make a good follow-up going second. I'm trying to think what other decks can make this. You can make this in DDD. You can use Slime plus any of your level 8s. Oh, no. Well, yeah. Yeah, because you can use Doom King as a tuner. And then tune it with Slime. That's funny. You can use this in Sulfur Quartz with 2 Gracies as well. So, like, if you have Gracie, you can just, like, use 2 Gracies to make this. Or you can make this with Foncia plus Angelia. Because you can use Angelia as a tuner. And then Foncia, and then make Nirvana, and add back like an Elegance. I think it actually has a decent application in Sulfur Cord. Maybe. Depending on what you do. I think this is actually really interesting in Sulfur Cord, because you can actually add back Elegance, and then have a follow-up. So if you make your board, and you activate Elegance to start, then you can do that. Everything else in the deck, the problem is, you're not really... Well, it depends. It really depends when you make this. If you send off your scales and you search an Elegance... I'm going to have to try this because I see lines that this might work. We're going to have to test this out in Sulfur Cord. Because I think in Sulfur Cord, this might actually be the best... This actually do the best, believe it or not. Just because of... I think it's good in Odd Eyes, but I think this card could be really good in Sulfur Cord. We're going to have to test this out in Sulfur. Because I think this is a big boost to Sulfur Cord. We're going to have to give it a try. Perform a Pal Seal Eel. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster you put controls. That face-up monster has its effects negated until the end of the turn. Alright, that's automatically really good. I don't know. Well, actually, I mean, I guess you can negate Ding. But I don't know. The thing is, this wouldn't... That effect is not... I mean, you'd probably play one of this if you're going to play it, because you could search this off Joker. Because it's at the rescale. It's going to start you playing your Oath. Well, no, but, I don't know how many of these you honestly play. Okay, so that negates the effects, and then, let's see the turn. Generally, your turn 2 card in... Perform and Allies is to go into whatchamacallit, your not time gazer, but the time breaker magician. That's generally better because that can banish like your opponent's Dingirsu and then force out release immediately. Let me see. and it's searchable. Not that this isn't, but it's like this is oddly searchable. Where that you search all pen calls, so I feel like that's infinitely better. But this card is normal, especially on the target. Once that card uses the controls, that set card cannot be activated while concerned. The problem with this card is that this cannot be pendulum summoned. I mean, it's fine, yeah, if you don't open it, but the thing is, like, the only problem I see with this card immediately is, like, if you open this up with Joker, it's gonna compete for the normal summon. Overall, this card is very solid. I think this will find its place in the side deck, more or less, because I don't think this card's good against Rezo, and I don't think it's okay against Orcus. I know you can negate Dingirsu, but, like, I think the better card against Orcus is not Noble. The better card against Orcus rather than this is Time Breaker Magician. So I think that's overall better. But this card isn't bad. I just think Time Breaker does what this does a bit better for what it's trying to do. However, this is good against like a Requiem Dragon. If you wanted to do it, you could negate its effects. Or, better, you could use something like even, see the problem I have with this card is that everything that wants to do, you want to use this card on, is just better options against. I think that, I mean, the nice thing is this does it for free. You don't have to discard, like, offer something like, let's say, Dragon Pulse to pop their monster. But the problem with this card is that it competes for normal summons, and this card going second generally isn't an issue anyway. So I would say right now, this gets outclassed by the options we have already. But we'll have to see, because this card does both. It's nice, but maybe it's a one of it max, but I'm not really the biggest fan on it yet. We'll see. But it is good. It can clear out 2 back row on a normal summon. We'll have to see, because I could see this card being very good too. And at worst, if you go second, then you Pendulum Summon Joker, and you probably have enough plus to win anyway. So maybe this does get a 1 spot. We'll have to see. Abyss Actor's extras. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this from a Pendulum Summon. Okay. Tribute this card, place an Abyss Actor Pendulum in your Pendulum. Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon Abyss Actor, blah blah blah, or not activate. This card is insane. Because this is another Madonna. Now, while this does lock even to Abyss Actors, so does Madonna. What's really good about extras, and I'm going to tell you right off the bat, is that this card allows you to get Madonna established, and more importantly, in this metagame, turn on Sealed Tombs turn 1. Because 100% you're playing this with Sealed Tombs. You turn off Orcus turn, and then you put them into trouble. That's what you want to be doing with this in an Orcus meta. So automatically, this card allows you to be able to do that. And potentially swarm the field with a bunch of bodies. The only downside is this can't be Pendulum Summoned itself. I mean, I guess you could use its first effect if you really wanted to. But that's only if you're going second. Because your opponent's not going to control a monster going first. But interesting card. This card is really good for the Sealed Tombs, countering Orcus. So if you go turn 1 and you open up extras or your Madonna, you instantly turn on your Tombs, which is obviously really good in this meta because Orcus is there. So, you know, having that is great. So, definitely a 3-of in my opinion. Curtain Raiser. If you control no monsters. This card was played in Endymion, in Master Duel. You can special in this card for your Pendulum Zone. You can only play, use the effect of Current once per turn. Once per turn, send an Abyss Script spell from your deck to your grave. Add it based on Abyss Actor, Pendulum from your deck to your hand. I mean, it allows them to link summon, but is it really? We don't have anything that really benefits Pendulums yet, so I don't think this card's very good on it. Well, it's a level 4. I guess for this thing being a level 4, it's fine. But, like, they have enough level 4s that they're generally exceed summoning anyway. I don't know about this one, Chief. This card's okay. It's it's not really great. I mean, the second effect, maybe a one of. I could see this going in as a one of for the grind game, because you could add one back to the hand, dump an Abyss Script in the grave, and then be able to end some more. Overall, I'm not that impressed, though, of Current Razor. Stragglelanius. Control Dark, you can special summon this. Any Dark, you cannot special summon it except for the rest of Dark. Exceed monster with a Dark material. Control, you can target one on graveyard and special summon it. Okay, this card's really good for Ray Raptor. We're gonna have to try this out. Again, this card definitely gives them a boost, because immediately I can see yourself turn 2, you make your Rise Falcon. Specials, you can detach the material, then you special summon this, and then this extends and becomes a Monster Reborn. So you special summon this, revive another one, and then you rank up twice in OTK. This does help them out a lot going second. Yeah, this card's really nice. We're gonna have to try Ray Raptors out with Stragglelanius. I like it. We'll have to see what combos we can do with this. Balahutia, the Great Radiance. I'm so sorry if I buffed that. I totally buffed that. You contribute some of this by attributing one effect monster during your opponent's main phase. If they add the cards to your hand, except by drawing it in the hand, you can tribute summon it. You can even pen summon this. And this card is normal special summon from the hand. You can make your opponent banish all cards top of the card face steady to back cards in their hand. And then they shuffle their hand deck, and if they do, they have to banish cards in the hand. This card well, first, the issue with this card is it's only good going first. And second, I mean, it's gonna be odd for me to say, but this is like counter to Cosmic in the most, maybe oddest way possible. If you go, first of all, you have to go first. That thing to do anything. Second is if they, let's say they're playing Orcust, right? I mean, this is such a weird card, but and they activate Cosmic Cyclone twice in your back row. Let's just say it. Alright. They likely have a play starter in the end, so at that point, no, because you can't use this. This is not a quick effect. No, because this is only a quick effect. No. And this card's really not, I mean, okay. If you use this against Orcust, this card might be good turn 1, because the thing is, here's the thing. This card might be ending up being really good against Orcust turn 1 if you know there are unlimited resources in like a 20 card build. So let's say they're like 20, 22 card Orcust. It can be good because you can banish their top cards in their deck face down. So let's say like they don't have Heart Power in their hand. Or, because Orcust in a 20 card build runs a ton of one-ups. Let's say Symbol Skeleton or something like that, right? You can shuffle all the things face down. Banish their top 4 cards, because they're going to have 4 cards at that point, face down. So, there's a solid chance that at that point you hit one of their one-ups, whether it be like in Mermaid Orcust, like HCO, like a Symbol or whatever, you know, you hit that, and then they can't combo as effectively. Or if you hit a hard bar, it's worse for them. Interesting card. You could probably play this in like Sulfur Court or something. Interesting. The only problem with this, and you'll never know it, is if your opponent bricked and you use this effect and you undo their brick, then you put yourself in a worse spot. Or if you rip a certain amount of bricks out of their deck and you give them a higher chance of drawing a certain tech card that they might be looking for to win the game. Overall, I don't think this card sees much play, just because I think it's a hard gamble shot. It doesn't really guarantee accomplish anything. Or like, something like Crow, you know the value you're getting out of the card. Whereas this, you don't know what value you're getting. You know what I mean? It's a cool card. And this card can be played in Sulfur Court very, very easily. But overall, I don't know. It's a huge gamble shot. I wonder if you would play this in... No, I mean, but then you have to use your normal summon. I was going to say maybe in Trickstar, but like, for the burn effect or something like that, it's like a reincarnation type thing, but... that'd be too complicated, I feel. Anyway. Starry Night Orbital. I'm only going to go over some of these rares. Click that, you target one light monster you control, attribute it. If you do, select Starry spell trap directly from the den. If it face up, Starry monster returns to your hand in the graveyard. Fresh summons. This card's insane! Oh my, this card's really good for Starry Nights. Oh wow, so if you go Orbital Tribute, I mean, wow. I mean, then you still get the level. That's still pretty good. I mean, this card's so good. The only problem with it is that you would probably summon this over Ryo, wouldn't you? Because this is like better than Ryo in some cases. It's a quick effect, so you can dodge like certain things, like Chalice and whatnot. B, this card is good for the sense that this thing reoccurs itself better than Ryo does in some aspects. Because if you summon this, right, you tribute it, you get your whatever. Oh, actually, you might be able to use both. Honestly, wait. They have the Field spell. Hold on. Starry Night. Where's the thing? Sky, I think it is? Yeah. So you play both of these. I believe you can summon twice. Right, okay. So yeah, you play your one of these to get Starry Night Sky, because this could be any Starry Night spell trap. And then you activate Sky and summon the other one. And then this gets it to your graveyard. Or, yeah, then this gets it to your grave, and you have this for reoccursion. So if you bounce back Starry Night Starry Dragon, you could summon Orbital back from your graveyard, then Orbital comes back, then you could even tribute this on your opponent's turn, because Orbital, oh wow, Orbital's a quick effect. Oh, that's really good. Okay, this is a huge buff. We're gonna have to try out Starry Night. Oh wow, this card's really nice for the deck. It's only a rare. Yeah, this card's really, really nice. This card gives them a grind game. Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna have to try this out. Okay, definitely gonna have to try this out. Orange on inflator top here. Damage calculation about the back damage in battle. Okay, so it's kind of like Oh, this is like performing about Kite-Roid. So they declare the correct attack, and then you accept that it takes one more discard a 7 defense. Okay, fine. Synchro Cracker. Okay, this card's not good. That's a minus. This is a -1 at best. This card's not good. Target Eczema, so you control, especially when you're 1-Ray Raptor, that's 2 ranks higher. Okay. Main phase, except this is sent to the grave, banish the target Ray Raptor in the graveyard. Okay, this is good. Because this revives from the grave, so this is good revival on the follow-up. Yeah, this is nice. Okay. This gives them good follow-up. I like this card a lot. Skull Marbles. Once returned during your standby phase, if one controls a face-up monster with special the extra deck, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. You can special summon this card from your hand. Cannot be destroyed battle by a normal or set monster. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have involved in this card. Oh no! Oh, this is a okay. If you control a monster that size Speedroid, destroy this. Okay, but this is still. Oh no! I already know what deck this is gonna go into. Some Burn Stall, Shenanigan, Garbanzo Beans. Oh no. If you swing into this, but it's a level 7. No, never mind. Okay, it's a level 7. Okay, good. I thought this was like a level 4. Alright, it's a level 7. Okay. So you don't have to worry about the sacking the shit out of people. Okay. Dread the Understudy. When you enter level 7, you can add 1 level. Okay. Yeah, this isn't that good. Speedroid Black and Roll. Since the graveyard is the same material, especially in Speedroid token, with a level equal to the original Synchro Monster use material, you can release this effective block as well once per turn. Okay. Oh. Alright. Backstage, if you have 2, add. Too slow. Doesn't give you enough. Passing Glider. Once a turn, use that once to reward. Maybe it's add to graveyard. Increases card's pendulum scale by the monster sent. Or nope. Monster sent beating special summon this card from your hand. When this card is tribute summon, you can target one level 4 or your grave. Special summon it. Not terrible. Not great either. Could be used as sync material summoned by its own effect. Or you may base it with normal summon. Normal summoner special summon, you can target one face up monster immediately. Synchro summon using 1 win. I mean, this relies a lot on what your opponent has. This card's not great. Raincoat. During either play of an activated, inflict damage to you. You discard this card and make that effect damage 0. Okay, not good. Speedroid Gum Prize. During the battle, basically you take battle damage, especially on this card from your hand. During the battle phase, when this card is special summoned by its effect, it can be easily summoned. Not good. Double Yo-Yo, all these we have, so no need to talk about it. Double Yo-Yo is really good with the skill, but there's no need to talk about those. Do we not have Aquarium stage? So Aqua Actress are getting a bust? Water monsters you control cannot be destroyed in battle with a non-water monster, but Octors are unaffected by your opponent's monster effects. Unaffected, eh? First, at the field of the grave, you can target one aqua monster in your grave, special summon it. That's cute. Alright. Aqua Story of Ashima. If you have an Aqua Actress that you gave a target one monster on the field to the end of this turn, its effects are negated. Its attack and defense become 100, and it's also unaffected by your opponent's card effect. Aqua Actress finally getting legit support? Who knows? Redicycle. Okay, I've already went over that before. Gummuton. Where did he come up with these names? During the attack is declared by your monster and your opponent's monster, you can activate the effect. This card cannot be destroyed. That card cannot be destroyed in battle. And as you control your opponent's monster, the card cannot be destroyed in battle. Okay. Dragon Caller Magician. Oh, so this is another magician. Its return, you can target one face-up monster in the field, becomes dragon type until the end of the turn, even if this card leaves the field. Once per turn, you can make this card become a dragon type until the end of this turn. And monster that was fusion, secret 7 exceed monster with the card effect. Against this effect. Okay. This battles a dragon. Its cards attack defense become double. Maybe in the side deck against something, if we get like a dragon meta. Like this would have been good against Bandit Knight if you like banished Requiem or something like that. And you were able to stop Requiem. Swing over for lethal. I don't know. Apprentice Piper. Flip, you can special summon one monster from your hand. Okay. Okay, fine. Speedroid X is Saucer. You can target one of your wings fingers in your graveyard. Return to your extra. All players take any damage involving this card. Any battle damage involving this card is an add. This card is friendly as possible. Special pendulum monster yesterday. Fine. Pendulum transfer, target up to 2 pendulum monsters. Place those cards in pendulum zone. Okay. Starry Night Seal. This card is in your hand. You can return 1 Starry Night. Or level 7 higher dragon to your hand. Special summon this card. Control no monsters. You can banish this card. Special summon. Level 7 higher dragon. Okay, it's okay. Return all fusion monsters. Okay, these are all reprints. Okay. Okay. Overall, this box is very nice. Right away, Speedroids with Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon seem top tier to me. Right off the bat. Crystal Wing's gonna be top tier. Odd Eye's got a huge, a pretty significant buff. Wisdom Eye is gonna be really good. Perform L. I mean, right off the bat, I want to test Nirvana and Sulfur immediately. That's something I also want to test. Orbital, Abyss have to get a good buff. Starry Night, really get a buff here. I think Orbital's has the chance to be really good, honestly. Another thing that I'm also thinking that you can also do in this deck turn 1 is not even use its effect. And you may say you're crazy, but the thing you could do is, like, let's say you have everything in hand already for Starry Nights. You could go activate Ryo, search the field spell, then activate the field spell, normal summon your normal summon your Orbital, and then, like, if you have Ryo and Orbital in hand, make Dweller, and then special summoning. But you'd have to have like everything in your hand. Pick a Dweller, they detach this, and then summon this on the opponent's turn. But like, I definitely want to try Starry Nights with Orbital. That seems very nice. Overall, this box is pretty solid. Very solid. And Ritual Beast get a huge buff, which you're going to get a guide from me very soon. I'm going to have a brand new combo guide. So, very, very good. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, also, follow me on Twitch. If you want to see me open the new box tomorrow, follow me on Twitch. We're going to be doing cock climbs. I want to do, if I get somebody's account, a cock climb this weekend. Because I might do 2 days in Master Duel Stage 2 because they're dropping the box. And then 1 day in, like, Duel Links. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, but I'm definitely streaming the new box opening tomorrow. So make sure if you want to see that, please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch. And yeah, until next time, it's your boy, Matrai, signing out. Peace!